Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Blessings on the full moon. What an exquisite full moon rose last night over the beach as I went for my sunset walk. Wow. I was I was enchanted and in magic and in absolute amazing illumination. I was following and walking into the path of the moonlight in this amazing, in the water coming across. I'll share a few pictures with you in a moment. So, trying to get myself centered there. So we're going to have a full moon abundance and auspicious activation. And I'm going to share with you what auspicious really means. I like looking up definitions and looking deeper into the energies, the words, the vibrations. Words are symbols just like this, right? And I'm going to share a few of the pictures of the full moon rising last night and a little bit about the energies right now. So why is it auspicious? Why is it abundant? And how can you take today and the next 3 or 4 days before the 1st of February, which is Imbolc, which is a beautiful first budding. It's not the first day of spring, but it's the first budding. It's when you start to see the flowers, and even where there's snow, there's little snowdrops coming up. And it's Brigide's Day. That's a goddess, and we're going to be in the goddess sanctuary. We're going to be journeying with her on Monday for Imbolc. It's also the start of Mercury retrograde. So instead of being afraid of that, Mercury is messenger. It's Thoth. It's our communication to many, many things. So what does it mean? It's not actually going backwards, but for us, it's pausing, it's going within, it's listening deeper, it's digesting what you already have. So I see the energy flow that's optimal to look at is today and the next few days through the end of this month. Be in the abundance. There's surprises hidden everywhere. There's expansion of your gifts if you will accept them. So play with it. Like somebody, the other day I did a reading and I kept seeing this person sitting in the middle of a room, just surrounded by gifts, like a little kid, just like, and you just get to play and you get to open the gifts, and wow, some of them are shocks and some of them are surprises and some of them make you super, super happy, and you just get to play in these abundant energies right now. So if you could accept your gifts, that means just be ready and willing. Magic can happen in your life. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at this, and hopefully Chris is watching and he'll let me know if you guys can hear me and if you can see my slides. All right. So welcome, Akasha here, and this is our full moon abundance, auspicious abundance activation, and it is January 28th of 2021. You can watch this anytime you want an abundance activation and tune into the energies right now. So welcome, Akasha here, and as your guide today, I'm super excited to share with you. This is the first picture I took last night as I was coming from the parking lot. Actually, I went down to meet somebody, and I turned and began to walk through the parking lot back towards the beach, and I looked up, and here she was. So there's our full moon. There's our beautiful feminine silver ray goddess, and Ishel, the Mayan goddess of the moon, is my favorite. And like I said, Monday we journeyed with her, so she's very present. I have her necklace on. She's in our altar behind us. So start to tune into that beautiful presence in our lives. She is part of the Goddess Sanctuary, so if you want to join it, the links are in the below. These are sacred feminine empowerment experiences. They're for men and women because we have to reconnect to our divine, sacred feminine, respect our intuitive flow, begin to give as much power, weight, and energy to the feminine side of the energies of creation. And this is helping to balance those. So Ishel, like I said, the Mayan moon healing and abundance goddess, took us on a sacred feminine empowerment experience, and we bathed in abundance. The Goddess Sanctuary is still available. And what you want to do is join us. You get Pele. It's a journey and a channeled message and all about them. Gaia is Shell. There's our moon goddess that we played with. And this week, we're going to be live playing with Brigid. After that, everything is available for you. So Brigid is the goddess of Imbolc, which is Monday, Tuesday, celebrated the budding of spring. She's the fire and water goddess, the triple goddess, and a lot of other things. So it's going to be really interesting entering Mercury retrograde, February 2021, and the energies that are budding for us with this particular energy. Then we're going to do the ever popular abundance goddess of material and spiritual riches, goddess Lakshmi, and white buffalo calf woman, bringing us the peace pipe and bringing the rainbow tribe back together, the omen of unity. And finally, we're going to be with goddess Sekhmet, an Egyptian goddess, lion-headed goddess who brings us the power of our voice, the power of our enlightenment, mixed with our physical power, manifesting into the world truly what you would like to be. So join us if you're interested in that. Also, in lightbodyschool.com, we are starting our monthly healing calls. So if you join Infinity Lightweaving, which is on sale today for 1 week only, next Wednesday, we're going to be starting our live healing calls. Now, do you have to come live? No, we do them once a month for 10 months. But they're interactive, they're in the moment. You can come, share, ask. I can scan you, we can heal. The healing that comes through is using our tools. And you can join the entire Light Body School or a section of it. And the best thing to do is start with Infinity Lightweaving. It is an extremely comprehensive course. It's all available right now, available to you. Videos and audios, graphics, explained step by step, each thing, how to activate this energy within you, how to become more sensitive to directing and connecting and seeing and perceiving and communicating with energies, how to move energies in your body, how to flush out the old and unhook the old patterns, how to bring in. And so it really is a tool for manifesting health and wealth and happiness, connecting with your purpose. There's, I think, over 30 daily activations that range from 10 to 30 or 40 minutes that you just put on. And there's your daily activation. There's your daily alignment with your truth. You connect more with your higher self, with your intuitive skills. So these are very easy tools. We show you how to use them in many, many, many ways. And there's even an advanced healing section where how to use Infinity Lightweaving for anything. And we go into some very specific things: physical healing, mental healing, emotional healing, past life healing, healing with lights, healing with rays. And you also get the Gratitude Power Program. This is a powerful, powerful energy sphere that has been programmed, made. You get it downloaded, you get meditations with it, and you can begin to use it immediately in your life. I highly recommend it. Gratitude is a high state of consciousness. So you get to use these tools for clearing, reconnecting, increasing your energy flow. You have instant access to everything in it. You can go at your own pace. You can go fast. You can go slow. You can ask questions along the way. You can come to the live healings each month, and you can begin to empower yourself. One of the reasons that I was inspired to bring this forward and encourage people to join us is more people are waking up. The soul readings that I'm doing right now, people's, wow, their energy fields are becoming vibrant, they're becoming connected, but the blocks that are in the way are blocks that need movement. They need flow, they need balance, they need connection, and that's what Infinity Lightweaving does. It's an ancient, simple energy tool secret that we've taken and to great depth. And I have clients in the Light Body School who have committed to activating their light body literally every day for the past year or more and transformed everything in their lives. And people come in, depending where you are, you grow and you heal and you remove old things. I like it also because it's about empowering you. You don't have to wait for me. You don't need someone else to tell you what to do. You can start to apply it and play with it from day one. You get to go deeper with it. It's something you begin to do no matter where you go. We had a live retreat learning light body healing and weaving in Arkansas in the middle of the crystal beds. Wow, the energy there. And we were driving somewhere. We went to Crystal Lake and we did different things. And so we were driving somewhere and we were talking. And I noticed that one of my clients sitting in the car next to me and I were both doing infinity light weaving with our hand as it was casually just laying in our laps. And we looked at each other and started laughing and started sharing how we've learned it automatically happens. We start thinking about someone, we weave them. We open our heart and connect to our higher self or to our happiness or to the crystal kingdom or to roses or to our dog or to whatever. We unpack inflammation and congestion and we connect to flow and different lights. And it's just, doesn't matter if you're even a skilled energy worker, this has power in, and you learn a basic light body model, a basic light body activation, a lot of other things, steps on how to protect yourself, set your space, create a place for you to constantly be in an energy that is increasing and reconnecting you to your flow, to what we call your soul signature frequency. So the link is below. It's infinitylightweaving.com, and you can check it out. And finally, be sure you go to shop the Akasha shop, shop.nanakasha.com. Again, the link will be below, and get your free scale of consciousness. This is what we use in light body healing and infinity light weaving, and it is a very, very powerful tool. So you can play and see where you are when you're blaming. You're way down here. It doesn't matter if you're blaming yourself or somebody else and you feel justified. You are stuck way down here in very heavy consciousness. You're not going to see the light at the tunnel. You're not going to see an infinite number of possibilities. You're not going to be able to be happy very easily, because look how many states you have to get through to even get to affirmation or trust. So be aware of where you are and start to be willing. When you say you're ready and willing, look where you are. You're way up here at 310. You're just before you burst into your power at acceptance, and everything from courage, neutrality, and willingness. These 3 states and up are called power states or light states. And look what happens. Empowerment, permission, enabling, release, intention, inspiration. So this is an incredible tool, and I want you to have it. If you go to the shop, you'll see it there, and it's 100% free for you. Okay, so let's take a look at our full moon and the beautiful abundance that we're bathing in today. So in general, the full moon does mean abundance, but this is different this time. This is not what I'm talking about. There's other energies that are at play, and those energies are creating an abundant, expansive environment. It's been happening for a few days, building to today, and it will continue for 3 days through the end of the month. So abundance is not just very present, but it's very powerful. This is a powerful abundance. So I want you to start to tune into that. Even if you feel like, and nothing's happening, you know what? This is how almost everybody I talked to recently feels. Well, I've been learning, or I've been doing this, or I took action, or I completed that. But guess what? It doesn't seem like anything has changed. Well, since the full solar eclipse in the 14th of December, things have been hidden. And they've been popping up, and now they're going to start popping up all around. So hidden surprises that may not seem really great at first. So be aware that you're not putting your old conditioning, your doom and gloom lack mentality mind. That's a 3-dimensional mind. We're not being there anymore. We're expanding into the higher dimensions. Hopefully you're aiming for 8th and above. Just go all the way, right? Expand out of this nonsense we've been living in and up to a higher state of consciousness. When you infinity light weave, when you activate your light body, when you do these activations, when you come to the goddess sanctuary and go on journeys with them, or anything, any form of paying attention to the bigger part of you, the 90% of you that is your light body, you begin to get into flow. That means you can rise up that scale and you can see more, you can receive more, you can perceive more, you find more solutions, you have more synchronicities, more communication, more flow, more love of yourself, more acceptance of your talents, more living your purpose. And pretty soon you're not living in this survival or fear or trying to or wanting to make it happen or being impatient or judging yourself or judging others. All of these are things you've got to unhook from, okay? So things that may be leaving your life, maybe you had some things leave your life. last year. We all did, big time, right? And they may have been shocking and unpleasant. However, perhaps you are already recognizing that at a higher level, they have been a guide, a blessing, and a guide in your life as to where to go next. We want change. The world's in change. We're in the grand transformation. There is no way to get out of the energy that you're in. You're on the water slide. So if you attach yourself to everything happening and you're watching the news and you're blaming people and you're being upset and you're worried about other people and you're worried about the government and you're worried about your money and you're attached to wanting to know and you dislike the uncertainty, and especially if you want things to go back the way they were, these are the things causing you pain and blocking your abundance. You cannot receive in full open abundance the way that you're going to be offered today in this activation if you are committed to fighting for limitations and dogma, blame and polarity. If you're in any lower state, blame, shame, guilt, fear, anger, manipulation, craving, control, victimhood, or power over, scorn or superiority, in any level, if you're feeling superiority over spirituality, I've seen people bully each other over spiritual superiority, So what we really have to do is allow ourselves to realize, oh my gosh, I'm walking in this gunk. I'm stuck in this. I really want to see what's been hiding underneath here. I want to rise up and be ready as these things come up. Now, another way to look at it is things have been planted. Things have been in the ground, in the womb, in the dark, hidden, that are ready to bud. So in a few days is the time of the year between the equinox and the solstice. And it's the time when the budding begins, the first sprouts. So what you have planted, what you let go of last year, what you are becoming, we're still shedding, we're still letting go, but we're also starting to form. So we're in that phase of metamorphosis where the liquefaction is still happening in some areas of our life, meaning things are still falling away, losing form, losing shape. Maybe you don't know how your job is going to look or your relationship's going to look or your body or where you're going to live. That's good. Be in the fluid, be in the present moment. Let go of the decisions, the need to know, the wanting to control. This all has to go away so the abundance that's hiding underneath in the dark can appear. Now, it may appear and knock you down because you were like, but I thought this, but I wanted that. Then you know you're attached. That's why letting go, getting into your feminine flow, joining something like the Goddess Sanctuary, doing your energy to trust your intuitive self, to listen to it, to give it time to speak to you, to be in nature. No matter how busy your life is, if you hand your power over to your busy, busy schedule and to everyone else and to all the obligations and sacrifices you have to make, you have chosen that life. You have created that reality. It's time to start to unravel it. It doesn't have to change overnight. The first thing that has to change is your willingness to let go. That it's time for me to not just take more time for myself and feel guilty about it, but try to do it anyway sometimes, but to actually say, if I want to prosper in this new age that's opening, if I want to be a co-creator of it, but if I want to prosper, if I want to take advantage of the opportunities in this moment, I need to begin to be present in the moment. And I can't do that if I'm rushing, analyzing, forcing, pushing, trying to figure it out, not resting, not going up and down in the cycles, and constantly holding on to wanting to control everything. So letting go of all of that, the abundance is hiding underneath in the dark. So you want to stay present to the way that you would be looking into the night sky, looking for the stars. And perhaps there's clouds. So when you first look up, you don't see anything but just darkness. But you say, you know what? I know the stars are there. I know they're shining. I know they're full of light. I know they're full of a wide variety, an infinite variety of light and energies. They are jewels. And I'm ready and willing and open and receptive to see my jewels. So I want to tune into the word auspicious before we begin. So get comfortable, lay down. I recommend that you're laying or sitting somewhere very, very comfortable. I'm going to turn off the slides in a second, and I'm going to share the altar and do some sage for all of us. But you can start to get comfy. You might want to put on a headset so that you can block out the rest of the world and turn off your notifications. So let's tune into the idea of auspicious. When I used to think of auspicious, is I kind of understood it, and I thought of it, it immediately made me think of Oriental cultures, right? I think to the Chinese, there's a lot of auspicious. They say that word a lot, like luck, right? There's a lot of luck and New Year luck and different things along that. But when I really looked deeper, what is auspicious about this moment? What does that mean? I'm in an abundant full moon because of Jupiter and the sun. And I am in a moment about to go into a communication inner vision quest, so to speak. So it's time for me to really gather, to see what's growing, to be in the energies, to drink them in fully. What does it mean? Well, it implies success in the future. It means, guess what? What's coming is going to be successful, a promise of success or a good omen. It suggests a positive or successful future. It points towards a happy outcome. Favorable conditions are present. So we're in an auspicious full moon. The full moon itself is abundance. It's fully illuminated. It's pouring abundance down onto us. And hiding underneath the darkness that we've planted the seeds after we shed all of 2020 and we planted the new year. We went through the solstice and the timeline. We came into this new year and we've started to grow, right? Since the 21st, since the solstice, we've been starting to grow underneath the surface. We can't see it, so then we might be frustrated that I don't see the results and why isn't something happening, or I want more of this. This is why we have to let go and be present, because it is growing. It's growing underneath. So now you can take this and stay present to look for the jewels, the sprouts, the little snowdrops coming up through the snow, because you know that regardless of how your surprises appear, okay, so that means if it appears in what looks like a negative thing, absorb it, accept it as quickly as you can so that you can move into, well, why is this good? What does this mean? Something better is on the horizon? Because you have to stay present to this, okay? So this is a powerful time to call in abundance and to allow yourself to shine. I want you to say this within your heart. I am ready and willing and open and receptive to receive the energies right here, right now, as a powerful time to call in abundance and allow myself to shine. So I am ready to receive the bright energy on this day, in this moment. And I'm ready to be willing to be fluid and in flow for the wild card energy. And I am going to be present in the center of my heart and core. So my ego does not get in the way. It does not attach me to plans and things that I want and outcomes I want that limit me from something better, something bigger, something I can't imagine. So why am I the one saying, this is what I want it to be like? Let that go. Let the ego go and plan while you stand in the full light of the moon. This way, when something pops up, if it catches you off guard, you're already ready to be open and receptive. You're already standing there with your illumination, ready for what is ready to be revealed. It could be your deepest fear. It could be your biggest block that just pops up. Something pops up to prove to you, see, you aren't this. You can't have that. This isn't going to work for you. And here's what you have to do. Accept it immediately. Dissolve it, digest it, thank it, and then let the illusion and the darkness go. Let it glow in the light of the divine feminine flow. Let the full moon, the abundance, Jupiter and the sun all surround it and show you what's really going on, what is growing underneath. Because it feels like mixed energy, this is a great opportunity to find your confidence and step into a leadership position. That means be the leader, the creator. Be the creator of your life. Okay? Be the authority. So the full moon is a good omen because of the sun and Jupiter. So think about the sun bringing gold light. That light, like plants take it in, like codes, like food, we do too, but we can take it in at a more conscious level. We can bring in consciously that gold light into our pineal, into our skin, into our heart, and we can ask it to download the information, the codes, the memories, the triggers that we need right now. So accept the gold light. It's going to light you up from within. And Jupiter is abundance, good fortune, expansion. So you bring those in because they're around you while you stand in the illumination of the full moon. So like you and like me, I'm sure you were ready. So let's say it together. I am ready and willing for movement, closure, openings. I'm ready for it to open and flow in the optimal way for me at this time. I'm ready to release that which is no longer serving my greatest good and release it on every level of my being. I'm ready to wrap myself in this abundant promise of success and the fiery energy of Leo and the luminous gold ray light of pure creation of the sun and the silver goddess ray of the moon, and be wrapped in the abundant expansion and support of Jupiter. I'm ready for the surprises rising to the surface. I'm ready for that which has been hidden to become a part of my truth. I'm ready to align with my optimal flow and abundance now. I'm willing to see and notice when I'm getting into my ego, when I'm attached, when I want something, when I'm complaining about something, when I'm not accepting something, when I'm not receiving, when I'm not being present to see what's in the moment. I'm ready for the unexpected energy and the surprises to come from anywhere, and I'm ready to go with the flow. I'm ready and receptive and present. Take a deep breath in. Hold it in your heart, feel it expanding. Invite the full moon to enter your heart, your core, your belly. Mirror to mirror, face to face with the sun in your solar plexus. I am ready and willing to be the light, to flow in the abundance, to accept and expand with my gifts. I now connect heart to heart with my higher self, my I am presence, with my body elemental, with Gaia, and I let go of wanting. I let go of needing. I let go of craving. I let go of planning. I let go of controlling. Take another deep breath in. Let it fill your heart and your solar plexus and down your arms and legs, into your hands and your feet, up your neck, into your head. Everything filling with this energy. Let it go. Let go of forcing an outcome, directing a path. Expect surprises, release certainty, open to the path to abundance and success. I am that I am. Feel the readiness and willingness entering your heart, your body, your mind, your spirit, your chakras, and every level of your being. Hold the intention and take a deep breath in. I am ready and willing to receive and release and be in the flow of expanding, receiving, and accepting my gifts and purpose. And send that breath out with great intention. 3, 2, 1. Out like ripples from you, through you. The full moon is an excellent time to receive. Declare now, I am an excellent receiver. To shine. I am ready and willing to embody, embrace, and share my light, my power, and my purpose, and expand my feminine flow and power in balance with my truth. From here on, I'm just going to share photos of the full moon over the ocean. If you're already deep in this journey, stay where you are. You want to watch them as you drift in. See and feel the moon like this in front of you, shining a clear path across the sea of abundance. You step into this light. You step onto the path. You walk into and yet realize you are on the water. The water supports you, it holds you up. It is the infinite feel. The moon continues to infuse your solar plexus, balancing the divine, feminine, and masculine in your power center. Feeling full, fertile, ready. You can feel the new you growing within, the light of the sun and the moon, the warmth of the day, and the nurturing of the night. Envelop this growth, this seed, this sprout within you. The abundance and expansion energy is all around you. You feel and sense, you know, from your fingertips to the tip of your nose, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. You can sense that you are floating, connected, illuminated, aligned, balancing within your own core. You flow across the sea of abundance. In your heart, you plant a small nugget, a wisdom, a seed from your soul. This is a seed of clarity. It shines like gold and shimmers like silver. It shifts and changes and spirals. It expands and opens and becomes. And then it lets go and is a void again. You relax and allow this seed of clarity spread through your heart. The roots grow out and out, tiny white tendrils, grids of light, spiraling, duplicating, knowing exactly how to grow, creating a web, connecting and reaching out further and further. They connect to the moon, the abundance, the rabbit, the mothering, loving energy the never-ending flow, the purity, purification. You feel as if you are drinking in the silver goddess ray. The moon feeds you like the milk of a mother of light, feeding you the elixir of life, the elixir from your soul's plan and divine purpose, the elixir from the abundance of Jupiter, the elixir of the shining gold and wisdom of the sun, the elixir of this moment. Receive, drink, draw it in through these tendrils. This clarity crystal within your heart grows and grows into a beacon. It shines out lights in every direction, moving, spinning. More and more begin to pour through and into your heart. You see lights and colors. You see flows. You sense vibration, music, tendrils, notes, symbols, pictures, memories, sensations, lights of all kinds. The abundance of the infinite are here now, pouring infinitely, pouring completely in flow with your heart. Drink it in. This abundance is clearing your path to accept and expand your gifts and to be the leader of your light, your life, your reality. Merge this crystal of clarity, drawing and drinking in through its network of roots from your heart, from every aspect of the infinite, together as if going inside of a clamshell, the sun and the moon encompassing you, the moon bathing you, balancing you, illuminating you, the sun lighting you, lifting you, expanding you. You feel and sense now this crystal. You sit within it. You are this crystal of clarity. You are the center of your heart. You fully embody your soul's purpose, your clear connection to your truth and your highest good. Open now and ask in your heart for a clear and open flow to reveal, remember, rediscover, to free, embrace, and embody, and to renew, rejuvenate, and rewire your divine gifts, your psychic gifts, your spiritual gifts, your loving gifts, your gifts of all nature, from all lives and all times, from Atlantis and Lemuria, from then and from the future of your perceived reality. All is one mind, one heart. Be fed and illuminated. Allow the energies of the sun, the moon, and Jupiter to create a gateway as you expand in and receive in a clear flow your gifts, Let them arise, seen or unseen. Let them take up a new place within your grid, your life body. Let them open your DNA and your cells, embed your new truth, your expanded higher truth, your true purpose, your new form. Receive, enjoy, drink. Just receive. Receive until I bring you back. Receive, relax, flow, let go and become. Give yourself permission to release and accept the sacred sage, the wisdom of the ancestors and Gaia, of the earth, the herbs, the wisdom of the crystal kingdom, the moon and the jaguar, the serpent healer of life force within, the abundance of the rabbit, the love of the mother. Release all that no longer serves you, feeds you, nourishes you, and accept this abundant expansion. Accept who you truly are. Accept the gifts that you are here to embody and embrace, to use for yourself, for all. As you embrace and release, become and shine, we all enlightened. We are here, ready. We are waiting We are open. We are receptive. Rise, rise, rise now. Accept the clarity and the power and drink it deep into your cells as everything else rises out. Up with the light, cleansed from the body, the cells, from the past and the program, cleansed from the mind and the emotions, and down to the structure. And now here inside this crystal of clarity, drinking and drawing from every aspect of the infinite field, you are joined by 3 guides of light. Your higher self, the moon goddess Ishel, and a guide that's here just for you. Receive and welcome them. They begin to weave their 3 energies into a braid of light. This braid is wrapped around your heart, around your field of light. This abundant, new weave will download into you, into your DNA, into your mind, into your heart for 3 days and 3 nights. Drink, dance, remember, embrace, savor, give, love, receive. Play in the abundance. And on the night, as we transition into February, into the next phase, into the moment between solstice and equinox, you will be blooming with these new gifts that you are accepting and expanding today and over these next 3 days. Bring these 3 energies with you in everything you do. They will protect and guide, open, cleanse, heal, and empower you. Receive all of this. Drink it down. The crystal clarity, the connection to abundance. Your 3 guides. The moon, the sun, Jupiter. Drink all the energies deep into your belly. Put your hands on your belly and rub. Rub and digest, receive and say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And as you relax into the moment, bringing yourself and this abundant flow into your body and your moment. Divine Jaguar lends you the vision. See through the darkness. See only the light. Rise above the fear that's here. Rise above doubt. Rise above needing, wanting, and accept. 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 There's a very powerful energy in this magic, in this experience that we've had, that would be very worth repeating perhaps each of these next 3 days as we move into the next phase. This phase is important to acknowledge and accept your abundance so that as you go through an inner phase, a feeling of being within and perhaps communications not coming through as clearly or as fast as you want, you won't be grasping. You will feel full. Fill yourself with the abundance of this full moon. And most importantly, open yourself to receive. Receive your gifts. Thank you so much for being with me. I'll share with you my altar. It's a little bit new. It's for the Goddess Sanctuary. On Monday, we did Ishel. This is Ishel here, our moon goddess. She's represented, she's a triple goddess to the Maya. This is her as the mystic, as the old woman. It's like me. With the snake on the head, this is a symbol for a healer to the Mayas. It means life force, it means connection. So it means you have that awakened crown and eye, and you are in flow with the divine forces. You can create life, you can heal, you can alter, you can transmute. When she is depicted in her maiden form, she also has this. When she's in the mother form, in the middle, where she's creating and birthing, she's weaving instead with what she's created. She's weaving with the earth, with what is here. And she is the rainbow. She is pouring water from the moon infinitely. She is the goddess of all waters, of every kind, the purifying kind, the kind in the amniotic sac, the kind that feeds you, the kind that you play with, the kind that represents emotions or collective conscious. So we have the full moon here in our sphere. We have some shells for her, a shell with the water. And we have our new jaguar. So she's the ancient jaguar goddess. And the temples of the jaguar were often built for her. And I got this at Ekbalam last week with my necklace, which has her on it as well. This gorgeous, I've had these beautiful jaguars in obsidian, which have been beautiful guides, protectors. Obsidian is incredible energy. And this incredibly divine feminine, glowing, full moon, stone jaguar came to me on the 21st, 1/21/21, when we went to Ekbalam, to the pyramid. And it has been incredible. You can see how it embodies, looks like a moonstone. It's not. Embodies that quality of luminescence, divine feminine, the light. And so we are in this beautiful opportunity to receive the flow of the divine feminine in greater and greater quantities. So I would recommend, as one of your abundance pathways you're willing and open to receive in this next few days, is more divine feminine flow. That means more intuitive, more loving, more nurturing, more nourishing, more creating, more willingness to let go, more understanding of the cycles of happening in your life. And I'll go ahead and share my moon photos just in case you were deep inside. And whoops, excuse me, wrong one. If you would like to see, I took these last night as the moon rose over the ocean, and you see the light path here. It was incredible. I stayed out for quite a long time walking and playing in the surf, walking in the light right here, opening my heart, talking with Ishel, receiving the abundance, and just doing all of my energy work and mystic and magic in this incredible place. The sun was going down the other direction. So we've posted up on YouTube a couple of videos that I did. One is just the moon with the ocean, and one is me starting looking where the sun has set and panning all the way across the ocean to the other side, to where the moon is rising. So I recommend you take a peek at those and help you tune into these energies. Well, I didn't know if this will work, but let's see. Here's one of them. There I am pointing at the moon. Hopefully you can see this. Wow. And so it's, I was so excited when I got out for my walk, having worked with the moon every day for over a week now. It was funny to me that I had kind of forgotten the moon was rising because I was out to just do my walk at sunset. So there she is. And let's see, no, not this one again. Let's go to the next slide. See if you can see this. So this is starting towards the west where the sun had just set. This is where I live in the Yucatan. Out here is where the Chicxulub meteor landed that killed the dinosaurs, I guess. The land is, and the oceans and the waters are full of magic from Atlantis and from the Maya. And there she is, the full moon. Wonderful. Well, I hope you were able to see that and enjoyed this experience with me. And get your free scale. Check out Infinity Light Weaving. The links are below. Join the Goddess Sanctuary if you would like. And please take advantage of these abundant energies and letting them expand and reveal your gifts to you. Okay, we'll say bye-bye. Namaste. Let me just see. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Hi, Sandra. And, oh, Vanessa. Good afternoon. And Catherine and Chris and Anne. Love and thank you. Sweet blessings of abundance to you and to all. Thank you, sweetie, so much. Hi from Portland. Hi. Good afternoon, everyone. Barb and Gareen. Hi, Tia. And hello, beautiful angels. Thank you, everyone. I hope that you use this and repeat this and expand your gifts and bless us all. Thanks, everyone. Namaste. Have a beautiful, beautiful and blessed day. I'll say thank you to my new drum, or I guess, I don't know what this is, this new musical instrument that came to me as well at Ekbalam. It's carved with the jaguar, the Mayan glyphs of the jaguar, and you play it right here. This is what I was playing today for us. So much fun. So we have all this beautiful jaguar energy as well here. The jaguar there. All right, thanks everyone. Take care, Akasha. Feeling very blessed. Can't wait for tonight on the beach with the moon coming up.